So we'll start with the very basics of Forex. I'm going to share my screen now so everybody can see. And if you can't see my screen, just let me know. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So we start with what is Forex. Yeah. Because obviously this is a Forex class. So we want to know what is Forex. What is this thing we come here to learn? You understand? You need to understand what you came here to learn first. You need to understand. You need to get an idea of what you're here to do. You understand? So what is Forex? Forex is a global decentralized over-the-counter financial markets for the trading of currency pairs. It's just an acronym for foreign exchange. What is Forex? It just involves the online buying and selling of currency. That is just all this Forex market is all about. Just buy and sell. If you are not buying, you are selling. What are you buying and selling? Currencies. You understand? Either currencies, crypto, commodities, stocks, indices. You understand? So you're either buying or selling. So that's just what Forex is all about. And Forex is the largest financial market in the world with a market cap of 6.3 trillion. So an example of when you participate in Forex is when you go to a different country and you exchange from one currency to another. That is your local bureau de change. You understand? When you're transacting with your local bureau de change, you're participating in Forex. You understand? Because you're exchanging one currency to another. You understand? Buying of currency, yeah, is like trading a share. You understand? Like buying shares in a particular company or buy stocks. So, for example, when they say buy GBP USD, what you're practically doing is you're saying GBP USD, GBP itself, yeah, their economy is going to be stronger than the United States dollar. So you are more positive on GBP. So you are buying a share in that economy. You understand? You are buying a share in GBP because you are positive that the price is going to go up. You understand? The price is going to go up. So the exchange rate of a currency versus other currency is a reflection of that country's economy compared to the other country's economy. So that's just an example of what I was saying. So if you say buy GBP USD, that means you're just saying GBP economy is going to be stronger than the United States economy. You understand? And at the same time, if you say sell GBP USD, you're saying GBP economy is going to be weaker than the United States economy. You understand? So that's just practically what you're doing. You're just transacting, you're just buying and selling into other countries' economy. And the forex market does not have a physical location or a central exchange. Yes, it does not have a physical location. You understand? It does not have a central exchange. The entire market is run electronically, it's run online. You understand? Over a 24-hour period. You understand? And it's controlled by banks within a network of banks. You understand? The banks control the forex markets. So what forex is not? Forex is not gambling. Forex is not get rich quick scheme. Forex is not a Ponzi scheme. Same thing I was trying to explain to you guys earlier. Don't come into this market with the idea of you want to make money. Yes, there's a factor of greed when it comes to trading forex. You understand? There's a greed factor in it, but at but at your first few months, you should be more focused on learning than anything else. Than like focus on what you came here to do. Focus on getting the skill set. If you understand, if you get the skill set, I'm telling you, nothing is impossible in forex. You understand? Nothing is impossible. Try as much as possible to improve every day. You understand? Like I said, this is my own philosophy. If you can make $1 in the forex market, you can definitely make $1,000. Don't let anybody deceive you that money is not really the issue when it comes to forex. You understand? Yes, capital some. Yes, we need large capital, but at the same time, you don't need large capital because if you have the skill set and you are patient enough, you can definitely grow your small money to whatever amount you want. You understand? As long as you have the skill set. The skill is just everything in forex market. You understand? So you have to just take your time more on learning than trying to make quick money. You understand? So we have major currency pairs we trade. We have the USD, we have the Euro, we have the GBP, we have the JPY, we have the AUD, we have the NZD, we have the CAD, and we have the CHF. Yes, sir. We have the USD, Euro, CAD, and the CHF. So these are the major currency pairs. You understand? I explained yesterday. There's what we call time session in Forex market. There's what we call time session, trading sessions. You understand? We have 4 types of trading sessions. We have the London, the New York, the Asia, and the Sydney. The Asia and the Sydney, you understand, run on the same time. The Asia and the Sydney session run on the same time. So practically they are like one trading session, Asia and Sydney. But we have the London and the New York run on separate times. So what it means is that if for London session, it's just saying that any currency pair that is traded in the London session just means that that's the time that that country's bank and that country's economy opens. You understand? That is the time that that country is more active, like their economy and their banks are operating. You understand? So for London session, we have the Euro and we have the GBP. You understand? The Euro and the GBP are what are traded in the London session, obviously, because that Euro is for the European Union, while GBP is for the Great Britain, and definitely those are London times. So London session is traded London time, London time zone from 7 Nigerian, if you want to use Nigerian time, 7 in the morning till 1. You understand? 7 in the morning till 1 in the afternoon. That's when the London section is operating. So from 7 to 1, London session is operating. And that is because that's when their banks and the economy are operating, you understand, are working. Then for New York session, if you are in the US or Canada, you should know this. The New York session operates in the afternoon, Nigerian time. So anytime from 1:30, we have the New York session. The New York session starts from 1:30, pre-New York 1:30. Official open time is 2:30, but the pre-session starts from 1:30. 1:30 till 10 p.m. in the night. You understand? So if you stay in the US or the Canada, you should know 1:30 till 10 p.m. in the night. That is when their banks and their economy are operating. You understand? So for the New York session, we have the USD and the CAD. You understand? The USD and the CAD. That is the currency pairs that operate during the New York session. Then for the Asia and Sydney, we have the JPY, we have the AUD, we have the NZD, and we have the CHF. You understand? The JPY, AUD, NZD, and CHF. Those are the currency pairs. JPY, AUD, NZD, and CHF. Those are the currency pairs that operate during the Asia and Sydney. The Asia and Sydney starts from 11 till 6. You understand? Midnight. You understand? And that's because that's the time their economy and their banks are operating. You understand? So during midnight Nigerian time, that's when we have the Asia and the Sydney session from 11 till 6. So how do you trade the session? It's best to trade each currency according to their trading session because that's when they have more volatility. That's when they have more price action, more price movement. You understand? For example, GBP USD should be best traded during London and New York session. You cannot be trading GBP USD during Asia and Sydney session. You understand? There won't be much price movement. There won't be much price volatility. So you have to trade it during the London and the New York session because that's when both currencies, their banks and their economy operates. You understand? So you have to trade them during the London and the New York session. Then Euro USD, same thing, London and New York session. GBP, JPY, mostly London and Asian session. You see price movements. You understand? So as just according to their peers, you understand, you trade them during their sessions because that's when you see more price movements. You understand? That's when their banks are open. That's when their banks are doing transactions. You understand? So you see more price movements happening during those times. So after that, this is just more of different currencies and their pairs, how currencies are pairs. In the forex market, you buy or sell currencies in pairs. You understand? What I just explained. The exchange rates will fluctuate based on which currency is stronger. These are the most traded currency pairs. You understand? Euro USD, GBP USD, AUD USD, NZD USD, USD JPY, USD CAD, USD CHF. Yeah, these are one of the most traded currency pairs we have in the Forex market. But they also have other pairs. You understand? They have GBP cards, they have AUD cards, and so on. So yeah, we have different currencies that appear together: Euro CHF, Euro GBP, Euro CAD, Euro AUD, Euro NZD, GBP CHF, GBP AUD, GBP CAD, and GBP NZD. You understand? So these are just different currency pairs we have in the Forex market that can be traded. Euro JPY. Euro JPY can be traded during the London and the Asian session. GBP JPY, same thing, London and Asian session. CHF JPY moves mostly during the Asian session. CAD JPY, New York and Asian session. AUD JPY, Asian session, and NZD JPY, also Asian session. Understand? That is when their banks and their economy operate. It's not that you can't trade them during other time sessions. You can trade them, but you might just see less volatility. There won't be much price action. You understand? So it's best traded during their time sessions. You understand? So, is there anything you want to ask? Is there any questions you guys want to ask? Anything that you are confused about before I go further? Before I go on, is there any question you guys want to ask? Are we all on the same page?
Yeah, no questions from me.
Okay. Who else? We're all good. Please talk. I don't want when I move on now. I want to know if we're all on the same page. Are we on the same page?
Yes. No question for me.
All good, right? So by now, I believe we have MetaTrader 5, XNext, TradingView. Then this app, my FX book. Yeah, if you watch my video by now, you should have downloaded most of all these apps. So there's no need for this. But if you don't have any of these apps, you don't have my FX book, you can also make use of it on the website. You understand? You can make use of it on the website, myfxbook.com. This is the website. So my FX book is used for trading fundamentals. Yeah. So there are two types of trading. There's fundamental and there's technical. Yes, sir. Fundamental, technical. Mostly what we do here at the academy is technical trading, but we also make use of fundamentals because fundamentals are very, very important. Yeah, why trading? They're also very, very important to consider before taking a trade. You understand? What is fundamental trading? Fundamental trading has to do with news and world events. You understand? News and world events. For example, now, election, war. You understand? Those are world events. You understand? So these things affect currencies. You understand? These things affect currency pairs. You understand? So that's fundamental trading and news. So each country has their news, you understand, that affects their economy. You understand? But for USD, because mostly you guys will be trading USD pairs. Yeah, mostly. So, but for USD, yeah, the most important news for USD is the NFP, the CPI, NFP, CPI, Fed news, Fed interest rates, and the FOMC. You understand? This week we'll be having the NFP on for USD this week. We'll be having NFP on Friday for USD this week. You understand? So fundamental, my FX book is used to trade fundamental. So if you look at this, if you see, I went to economic calendar. You start economic calendar. You see economic news that affects this currency pair. So if you look at my screen, you see AUD. This anybody see AUD. This is the AUD news that affecting AUD pair. You understand? This is the news that is affecting AUD pair. If you see JPY, this is the news that is affecting JPY pair. But the only news you have to take note of are news that you see high. You see this high. Those are the ones that's going to affect the market a little bit. That's going to affect that currency pair a bit. You understand? So any news you see high, that's the news that's going to affect that currency pair a bit. So it's good to check my FX book every day before you trade, so you can know the high impact news that is coming up for that day for that currency pair. You understand? So you know how to trade. You understand? So it's good to know to check your my FX book every day before you trade. You start. So my FX book is used for fundamentals. Like today we had AUD news. We had Euro high impact news. Then we also had the GBP high impact news. So coming up next in 40 minutes, we have the USD ADP employment change high impact news. You understand? But most of these news are not really going to affect. They are not the most important news to consider. You understand? But they also affect those currency pairs. You understand? But they're not the most important. The most important news for USD is coming up this week on Friday. Let me show you. This is it. NFP, non-farm payroll. You understand? It's coming up on Friday. This is the most important news for USD. Another one is coming up next week. CPI. You understand? Price index. You understand? It's coming out next week. Consumer price index. It's coming out next week for USD. You understand? So these news are the news that really affects USD. They are the most important news in a month for USD. You understand? For the USD pair. So on Friday, you see a lot of volatility. You see price moving crazily on Friday. You understand? You see price moving very crazy on Friday. You understand? And having mostly trades the news live, but I don't advise beginners to trade for news, to trade fundamentals. You understand? I don't really advise beginners because they move very crazily and you can lose all your money within seconds. So, but at the same time, if you want to join the live trading with Habi, you can just use very low lot size. So you understand? Use 0.01 max. You can use it 0.02 to see how it works. So you understand what I'm saying. Now you might not really get a clear picture of what I'm saying until you trade the news. You understand? So we have NFP coming up on Friday, which is the most important news for USD. You understand? But the rest high impact news, they also move the markets, but they're not as important as NFP, CPI, Fed interest rates, and FOMC. You understand? But they also move the market in some kind of way. They're also volatile, but not as important as those ones I mentioned. You understand? This is what my FX book is used for, just to check economic news. You understand? Economic news and world events. So most traders trade strictly fundamentals. You understand? They trade strictly fundamentals. They trade strictly based on the results of all this news. You understand? So sometimes if they read the news and they see that the news is going to come out weak for that currency pair, they will just go and trade. They will just go and sell that currency pair. So if they see that it's going to come out strong for that currency, they'll just go and buy that currency. You understand? So most traders strictly trade fundamentals, but we here we trade technicals. You understand? I teach you how to analyze. Technicals to do with analyzing. You understand? Analyzing and predicting price movements. You understand? So that's what I'm going to teach you. Making use of your tools to analyze. You understand? So that's mainly what we do here. But we also make use of fundamentals. But fundamentals is not the main factor of how we trade. You understand? It's technicals. It's the fundamentals. We only take note of fundamentals while trading. So when you see some crazy price movements, you know that okay, it's because of this fundamental. That is why price is moving this way. You understand? It won't catch you unaware. You understand? That's the reason why we take note of fundamental trading. What else again? Yeah, I've explained fundamental and technical, which are the two types of trading we have. So, okay, let's start. Spread. This is the commission your broker collects for every trade it places. I've explained spread to you. It's the difference between the bid and the ask price. For example, this is bid and your ask price. I'll show you this on your trading view. I'll explain that for your trading view. Leverage is the use of borrowed funds to increase one's trading position. I told you beyond what will be available from their cash balance. You understand? So same thing I was explaining to you. You understand? Leverage is like taking use of that your small capital. You understand? Making it look like big capital. You understand? So forex traders often use leverage to profit from relatively small price change in currency pair. Leverage, however, can amplify both profit as well as loss. I said it the same way a big account is going to lose, the same way a big amount is going to lose, is the same way your $50 or your $100 will lose. And the same way a big account balance is going to lose, it's going to make him profit. The same way your small capital is also going to make him profit. So it can amplify both profit as well as loss. But with proper risk management, it should be good. You understand? You can make use of leverage with proper risk management. As the name implies, this is an order that is triggered to stop a loss. Like I explained, this is a good money management that helps to prevent a trader from acquiring more loss in the market. Taking a loss is part and parcel of forex trading, and knowing where and how to stop a loss is of vital importance to any trader. You understand? You can enter this price just as you're entering a trade. Yeah. So how do you set a stop loss? When you're entering your trade, you can also enter a stop loss price too. You understand? I'll show you that on your MetaTrader 5. Take profits. The same thing I explained it earlier. The same work your stop loss, the same work of your stop loss, the same thing your take profit does. Just that this works in profits. You understand? Instead of loss. So lot sizes. We have three types of lot size. We have the standard, we have the mini, we have the micro. What's the work of a lot size? Your lot size determines how much you are risking on a trade. You understand? Your lot size determines how much you are risking on a trade. So let's say on your trade now, like I said, on your trade, you want to risk only $10. You understand? You can only risk that $10 if you put the appropriate loss size, and that works with a good stop loss. You understand? Your loss size determines how much you are willing to risk and how much you are willing to make profit on that trade. You understand? So we have three types of loss size. We have the standard, we have the mini, and the micro. So before I explain lot size, I have to explain PEEP, because you can't understand lot size without PEEP. So PEEP, now, what is PEEP? PEEP is the calculation of price movements. You understand? Like, let me give you an example. If you have a car, you calculate your driving distance by miles or kilometer. You understand? But for forex markets, we calculate price movements. We say price move from point A to point B. We calculate it in PEEPs. You understand? We calculate it in pips. Percentage in profit. You calculate price movements in pips. So PEEP is what we use to calculate price movements. You understand? Like, for example, let me show you on my trading view. So yeah, now this is where we have prices. You understand? These are our prices. When it comes to forex market, this is price. This is price that I'm talking about. So to calculate price movement calculate the movement from year to year, it's calculated in pips. You understand? So if you want to calculate price movement from these points now to these points, you calculate it in pips. The calculation is done in pip value. You understand? To know how price move from these points to these points, calculated in pip value. You understand? So pips and lot size. Pips, in fact, pips works with everything. Pips work with your stop loss. Pips work with your take profits. You understand? Because in forex market now, you can't calculate your loss on the chart with money in dollar value. You can only calculate your loss on the chart with pip value. You understand? You can't calculate your loss on the chart with dollar value. You calculate it in pip value. Same thing for your profits. You understand? So on a trade, yeah, you can say you want to lose only 10 pips on a trade. So how do you convert that 10 pips to your dollar value? Is with your lot size. Is with your lot size. Yes, sir. So we have standard lots. Standard lot has to do with your whole number. You understand? Any figure on your lot size that starts from 1. So we have standard lots, 1. And in standard lots, per pip, you lose only $10. Yes, sir. On the one standard lot, per pips, you lose only $10. So means is if price move 1 pip, you understand? If price take 1 pip movement, just like this now. If price move 1 pip movement, you're either making $10 or you're losing $10 if you're using a one standard lot. You understand? If you're using a one standard lot. So that then for mini lots per pip, you understand? Per pip, you are losing or you are making $1. per pip. You are losing or you are making $1. For micro lots, which is the smallest lot size, you are profiting or you are losing in cents, 10 cents. So now think about it. If you have a $50 account, you definitely know you can't be using one standard lot. You understand? If you have a $50 account, you can't be using a standard lot. Because per pip movement now, if market moves 5 pips, like market moves 5 steps, you understand? If market moves 5 pips against you, your account is gone. Your $50 is gone. So therefore, the lot size, appropriate lot size for your $50 account will be a mini lot. For you to use a standard lot, you have to be having like $500 and above in your account. You understand? You have to have like $500 above in your account for you to use a standard lot. So if you have a $50 account, you are likely to use a mini lot or a micro lot. You understand? So for a mini lot per pip, you are making or you're losing $1. For a micro lot, you are making or you're losing 10 cents. You understand? So if you want to use a stop loss, and the academy, other advice is if you want to use a stop loss. In fact, anybody that is giving you any trade, your stop loss should not be more than 20 pips. So let me give you an example. There's a trade that we put out just now. Let me give you guys an example with this trade. So let's say you want to take that trade now. So now they say buy gold. Yeah. So let's say we have to take this trade. Let me give you an example with this trade. So yeah. Give me a second, guys. So now let's say they said buy gold. Yeah. Now. So they give you a stop loss price of 23.28. This is good. This is where they say, this is where your stop loss should be. Yes, now. This is where you see your stop loss should be. 23.28. So now, if you want to take this trade, use the long position. So let's say you take this trade from 23 at what price now? Where is the price? Okay, let's say you take this trade from this price, 23.31, and you have a stop loss of 23.28. How do you know your peak value from 23.31 to 23.28? Just subtract. So 23.31. That was our entry minus 23.28. Sorry. Yeah, 23.28. So now, there's a okay, I made a mistake. 23.31, 23.28. There's a decimal point with the 23 points. There's a decimal point after your 23. So therefore, you cannot trade away. You're just going to convert this side, this section to 0. You understand? So we can't trade. We're not just going to ignore this decimal point and the figures after it. I'll just automatically take it as 0. Here to automatically just convert it to 0. You understand? So we'll add the 0 back here, and this is automatically like 30 pips. You understand? This is like 30. This is 30 pips. So now this trade, you have a stop loss of 30 pips. We've gotten our stop loss of 30 pips on this trade. You understand? So let's say you want to use, you have a $50 account and you want to lose, you want to make a loss of $10. And you want to make a loss of $10 on this 30 pips trade. What loss size should you use? What loss size do you think you should use? So now if you go to what we are studying earlier, if you go to what we are studying earlier, you go to lot size, what we are studying, you cannot use a standard lot because standard lot already per pip is already giving you $10. You understand? For a standard lot, per pip is giving you $10. So it's not possible for you to use a standard lot. But for a mini, and you have a stop loss of 30 pips already. So for a mini lot, you look at a mini lot and you want to lose only $10. A mini lot 0.1 per pip is $1. One times 30 pips is already giving you $30. So you can't use a mini lot. You have to go to the micro lots. You understand? A micro lot now 0.01, you're losing 10 cents per pip. So for 10 pips, you'll be losing $1. Yes, sir. For 10 pips, you'll be losing $1. For 20 pips, you'll be losing $2. For 30 pips, you'll be losing $3. You understand? So if you want to take a trade on this with a micro lot, you're probably going to use 0.03 because 0.03 per pip is 30 cents. You understand? For a 10 pips movement, you'll be making $3 or losing $3. For a 30 pips movement, you'll be making $9 or you'll be losing $9. You understand? So 3 times 30, 9. You'll be losing $9 or you'll be making $9. So your loss size you have to use for that trade is 0.03. You understand? So this is how lot size and pips work. They work according to your. Yeah, so the lot size helps you understand how much you are willing to lose or gain, yes, per trade. You understand? Per trade. So I'm using an example on this trade now we called this buy gold. This XAUSD. XAUSD is a gold symbol. It's a symbol for gold. Yes, sir. XAUSD is a symbol for gold. Gold is a commodity. Gold is not the usual currency pair. Gold is a commodity. So this is your trading view. I believe everybody trading view is like this. Here is where you search for your currency pairs, just like I did. Before I had GBP showing on my charts. I had GBP showing on my charts. I had to switch it from GBP to XAUUSD. So I search for the symbol here. Yes, sir. I search for the symbol here before I can see the chart. Then here you have your time frame. You know, I was explaining something about swing traders, day traders, and day traders and scalpers. You understand? So we have time frame mostly has to do with that works with your time frame. You understand? So what is your time frame? 5 minutes. 5 minutes time frame. Yeah, it means that every 5 minutes, this candlestick will close and reopen. Another candlestick will open every 5 minutes. And if you look at where this price is reading now, look at currently where price is reading, you see that there's a time that is counting down. You understand? So for this 5 minutes, you have 2 minutes 44 seconds left before another candlestick will open. You understand? So if you change the time frame again to 1 hour, you will see the timer has changed. So now you have 57 minutes 30 seconds before another 1 hour time, another candlestick will open. You understand? So this time frame is just according to how the candlestick forms and opens and closes. You understand? You see a counting down to when the next candle will open. Yeah. So, and like I was explaining before, as a day trader, you mostly make use of the 1 hour, the 4 hours time frame. You understand? As a day trader, you're making use of mostly 4 hours, 1 hour, 30 minutes time frame. You understand? 30 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hours time frame. That's what you're making use of. As a scalper, you are making use of, your 1 hour time frame, your 5 minutes time frame to take trades, because you just want to look for, you just want trade that is going to give you money quickly. You understand? You're not looking to hold the trade for longer period of time. You understand? You're not looking to hold that trade for longer period of time. While as a swing trader, you'll probably be looking at to take trade on your daily, your weekly, and your monthly time frame. You understand? You'll be looking to take trades on your daily, weekly, and monthly time frame, because you are probably looking to hold the trades for longer period of time, for days, for weeks, or for months. You understand? So I hope you get the idea of this time frame and how it works. So here we have our candle. This is automatically set to candle. Please don't change it. Then here we have indicators. You understand? Indicators are what we use. They are like added features that can make your analysis better. You understand? That can make your trading better. You understand? It's like not really better, but for some people, it makes their trading better. It makes their analyzing the charts easier. You understand? It makes them analyzing their charts very, very easier. You understand? For some people, though not for me. I don't use an indicator. I don't like using an indicator. I don't use an indicator. The only indicator, I only have one indicator on my chart, which is called the session. You understand? I use this session indicator. I use this indicator. You might ask, what is the use of this indicator? It's used to know different trading sessions. You understand? For the Asian, let me help you. Let me make it better. So now I'll fix the color to something brighter. Let's say white, London. And New York. So this place that is blank now fills in for the Asian session. The price action. This shows you that this is the price action that occurred during the Asian session. This section that is blank. You understand? This price movement that happened during the Asian session. This is Asian session. Why this now? This white space is the London session. This white space is the London session. And if you can see, this red that just start forming at this edge is telling you that New York session is about to start. You understand? New York session is about to open. You understand? So this red stands for New York session. So that's why I just use it to differentiate different trading session. You understand? So that is the only indicator I use. So we have different indicators for different purposes. You understand? So that's just how your indicator works. You have different indicators for different purposes. You understand? Some people have indicator that tells them when to buy and when to sell. You understand? So just all different purposes. But I don't use an indicator, and we don't use an indicator at Forex Academy. Mostly teaching price action. You understand? Naked charts. Then we also have what we call alerts. Alert, you can use it to set use it for your charts in case, okay, let's say for example, you want your trading view to notify you when when market gets to this price. You understand? When market gets to this price, you can set an alert here at this price at 2341. You can set an alert there. So once price gets here, it will alert you that price has gotten to this place, to send you an email or to ring on your phone. Then we also have replay. Replay is for going back in time. You understand? If you want to see what has happened previously, you understand? So this is what a replay does. Let's say I want to go to replay. If I want to see price action that happened previously, you can see it has cleared that section of my chart. So I can, if I press play, you see that price, it will just be showing me how price moved. You understand? How price moved. So you use to go back in time to see past price actions. You see how price moved previously on your chart. You understand? So you can use it to analyze and improve on your trading strategy. So yeah, we have, this is where you can find the tools we mostly use in trading. You understand? Yeah, you find the tools we mostly use in trading Forex. Yeah, you find the tools you mostly use in trading Forex. We mostly use in analyzing. So yeah, I have the trend line and so many other tools. I make use of mostly the trend line, the horizontal line, the horizontal rate. Yeah, here is what we call the Fibonacci. Fibonacci is a topic on its own. We'll treat it, I think, next week or next 2 weeks. Fibonacci retracements. Then yeah, patterns. I don't really make use of any tools here. Then here we have the long and the short position. You understand? This is just to calculate buys and sell. Long position, if you hear anywhere you hear long position, it just means buys. If you hear anywhere you hear short position, it just means sales. So long position is used to calculate buys in the Forex market. Like how many pips did happen for the, let's say, for example, now, let me click on it. Say I want to calculate the buy that happened here. Yes, sir. I'll use the long position too. So here now, currently, I have about 2,381 pips. You understand? So the buy that happened from here to here is about 2,381 pips. Sorry. So yeah, so this long position is used to calculate your buy in pip value. This is used to calculate buys in pip value. Then also the short position is used to calculate sales in pip value. So this blue section is to calculate your buy in profits. Why this red section is your stop loss area. You understand? Your stop loss area. So if you take a trade, let's say for this trade now, let me use it for this analysis. This gold buys. So we wanted to take the buy from here. Now let me confirm something for you. And our stop loss was somewhere around here. Okay, sorry. For gold price, gold peak calculation is quite different. You are ignoring the last two figures for gold. So here you can see it now. From these points now to these points that I put, from this line to this line, if you look at it, we have about 31 pips. You understand? Similar to how we calculated it, 30 pip value. Yes, I know I told you from if you bought gold from here and we put our stop loss below here, we are risking 30 pips. You understand? You are risking 30 pips, and we made the calculation of how much you will lose in dollar value. You understand? So you can see too, this also confirmed it's 30 pips. You understand? So that is how. So now let's say, for example, let's go back to that signal. Let's look at how much we'll be making. TP, take profits, 2,341. So let's go and see and put this at 2,341. Where is the take profits? They say the take profit is at 2,341. So they are looking at about 90 pips profits. You understand? They're looking at about 90 pips profits. You can see 90 pips profits for this trade. So this is a good trade. I don't know, assuming you guys are funded live accounts, you have taken it now. But price has moved past the entry. This is a good trade. So that is what this tool works for, long and short position. Used to calculate your buys and sell positions. Then here we have the shapes. Rectangle. I mostly make use of rectangle and parts and circle when I'm analyzing. So you can see sometimes you see me do stuff like this. I think you see me use this rectangle. So rectangle 2, this is where you find it. your rectangle, and also your path 2. So sometimes you must have seen people do stuff like this. That is called the path 2. What they use in doing that is called the path 2. So here you have your text, and here you have your emojis. Then here, this is your measurement tool. It's just meant to calculate price movements, pip value. You understand? It just means to calculate price movement, calculate your pips. So let's say, for example, so let's say we want to know, okay, I need to delete something on my charts. There are 2 indicators, and I don't have to them. Okay, so let's say you want to calculate, okay, price movement from here to here. You can use the measurement tool. So currently you have 257 pips. You understand? This is 257 pips. You have to, for gold, you have to ignore the last two digits for gold. You understand? Because gold is quite volatile, so you have to ignore the last 2 digits. The last 2 digits are pipettes. So here we have 257 pips. Price movement from here to here is 257 pips. So I hope you know the difference between this and this. There's a difference between this and this. This long position or short position will give you your stop loss and also your take profit. But this is just strictly using calculating price movements. But your long and short position too, it can easy to calculate your stop loss and also your take profits. You understand? In pip value. Then here we have the zoom in and zoom out. You understand? Then we also have the news. Then here we also have the trash. So if I want to delete all my drawings, I can just delete it like this. You understand? So that is just how. So this is how we make use of our trading view. And trading view, this is trading view. Trading view is mostly what we'll be using for this class. Using it to analyze and using it to learn. You understand? Most of our learning will be done here on your trading view. You understand? Ah, your account is funded. Ah, sorry. It's too late too. I forgot in Wolf. You should have just taken that trade. Sorry, it's late. You can unmute yourself to speak though. So,
See, bro, when you yarn that one, I was like, wait, I beg. Some of us we are funded, but it's cool, Sha. We
I
go
forgot
again.
to be honest. But
First, the new
anyway, we
page.
are just starting, so there's many more signals to come.
Yeah,
Let's start. So,
we- okay.
no rush. Yeah,
Yeah.
so is there any questions you guys would like to ask? I've been talking. Sorry, I've not
Yeah,
even. If you
I
guys
think
want
I
to
wanted
ask
to ask
anything.
something. When you were doing your short, you said long position is for buys and short
Yeah,
position is for sell.
yeah.
So there was something I saw when you did your long position, and I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure of what it was.
What is that?
Let's let's do yeah, exactly. So you see that place where it shows open P and L for 4.8 and quantity
Okay,
26.
yeah, this is
What
your
is
real reward.
that
Yeah.
quantity 27 is not showing you the peep value is what is it?
No, you
Is
see
it
your peak value here. This is your peak
okay?
value. This is where you should be
Eight,
focused on.
nine. Okay, okay.
This is your peak value. This 898. The figure that comes before amount and account after this bracket is your peak value.
Value. Okay.
So this is where you should be focused on. But for gold, you have to ignore the last two. They are not important.
Okay, okay.
So here now we have 89 pips here. Mhm.
Makes sense.
Then here too, you have 89 pips here. So if I reduce this to where you say the stop loss would be, we should be having about, where was that stop loss?
So two, three. Yeah.
Yeah. So you have about 30 pips, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, so this is your pip value for this stop loss for this trade if you are taking a buy. They would have taken profit on that trade. That trade went straight to take profit. Yeah, this is for long. So what other questions do you have? For sale, if I want to calculate sale, let's do it both ways so that you understand.
Thank you.
So you can see sale now, the green section is usually the take profit section. So you can see for sale is upside down because if you are selling, price is going down, right? So you can see stop loss is above. So if you pay attention, what it means is that if you take a sell, your stop loss is always above. While if you take a buy, your stop loss is always below price.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand? If you
Yeah.
take a sell, your stop loss is above price. But if you take a buy, your stop loss is always what? Below price.
Okay. Makes sense.
And I
So
make
the stop loss prevents you from losing more than you want to risk.
yes, exactly.
So if the price goes down, if the price goes up, it will stop at whatever it is that you set as your stop loss.
If the price goes against you, it is your trade will just automatically close at the price you set as your stop loss.
Okay.
You understand? Your trade will automatically close at the price you set as your stop loss. Even if price keep going against your analysis, that does not concern you anymore because your trade has closed.
Okay.
You understand? So, but same thing for take profit. If you set a take profit, once price hits your take profit price, you understand, hits this figure. Let's say you have a take profit here of 321. Once price hits this take profit 321, it will kick you out. So what happens after that is none of your business. You understand? Because your trade has automatically closed.
Yeah, but for where you've traced now, if someone was to enter like maybe a sell, they would have lost.
This trade, is it this sell?
That sell, yes, they would have lost, Abby.
No, if I wanted to take this sell currently now, I would have probably tried to take the sell from here.
Okay.
That is this previously. But currently now we are looking at buys because this is current price move, this is current price action. This is where price is playing us now currently, this section. You understand? And this is the current price. This count is showing you current price.
Okay.
You understand? So the analysis was buy. But I think this trade will still sell. I don't know, just how that. So if you look at it now, the analysis was for a buy. And their take probably was 23.41, I think so.
Yeah.
So probably now price is approaching their take probably. But by now, because sometimes, like this now, they are deeply in profits. You understand? They are deeply in profits. So most people would have closed their trade by themselves. They would have even wasted to get here. Because who wants to, just like, let's say now, that if you use 0.03, right, on your $50 account, by now you should be making, it's about 80 pips. 0.03 for 80 pips will give you, for 30 pips will give you $9. If you add another 60, that will be giving you $18. 60 pips will be giving you $18. If you add another 20 pips to it, if you add another, that is around $24. So who want to waste a $24 profits? They would have closed now.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
so even sorry, Chief. Like even when you set your take
you
profit
can close your trade automatically.
Okay, makes sense.
You can close as long as you are deep in profits.
Yeah. Okay.
If you are not patient enough.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so you can close your trade yourself. So is there any other questions? Because we've looked at a lot of things. I don't know why I rushed this class. I should have even rushed it. Should have been looking at this thing one by one. So we've looked at a lot of things. We looked at PIP, and I've explained that PIP is the calculation of price movements, and I've shown you different ways to calculate your PIPs. You understand? I've shown you how to use the long and short position. So, but now it's up to you to practice. And if you don't understand, go on your trading view. All these things I've explained, it's up to you to go on your trading view, practice it, because I know you like this. You don't understand fully. So if you go on your trading view and practice, you'll come tomorrow. You can just ask your questions tomorrow and say, okay. Or you can start sending your what you've been doing to the group, so we can be looking at it together. And I'll be continue explaining on the group in case you get it wrong. You understand? So it's up for you to practice most of the things I've been saying and see if you're actually okay, if you can do it, because these things are very important. If you don't understand any of these things, you'll be taking loss very well in Forex. Let's say, for example, now you take this trade, this buy, and you do not put a stop loss, or you put an incorrect stop loss. You understand? You don't know how to put this. You put an incorrect stop loss. What will happen? You just lose. And if you ask me now, go to your demo account.
Yes, bro.
So how do you set my ask now? How do you set your stop loss on your? If you go to your MetaTrader 5, very easy. Go to your MetaTrader 5.
Like, do we use our demo accounts
Yeah,
or
use your demo account.
So I'm sharing my screen.
Yeah, share your screen now, right? I need your.
So this is my demo.
Okay, you connected your distance to your laptop, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you see this now. If you let's say what trade is this? Search for GBP.
Uh, GBP USD. No,
GBP, not GBPCHF. GBP.
this is it. Yeah.
Change the time frame to like 15 minutes or something. Zoom out. Wow. Zoom your screen out. From that price, that ahead, you can do it from there. No, like the other minus, click on minus. Yeah, click on it. Yeah. No, click on it, click on minus.
Yeah, I clicked on minus.
Yeah, click on it. Yeah.
But it's still showing
Yeah, then
small.
go to this place, the half price.
Yeah.
Yeah, adjust it, drag it up.
Okay, yeah. It's clear now.
So now let's say want to take a buy. Go to this place you have markets. Go to where you have those your orders to trade. Switch it to markets. These limits. So now you can see lots. This is where you can fix your lots. You can also set your take profit. You can also set your stop loss. Yes, that. So now you can type it. You can switch it to 0.03. Is this a live account or a demo?
No, it's a demo account. No fear.
So, so now click on take the stop loss.
I know.
Yeah. So now if I want to give you a stop loss price, let's say I want to buy, right? I'll give you a stop loss price below. Let me see something. 1.27600. Yeah. Yes, that. So, as you can see now, that'll show you how many pips you'll be losing. Yours is even very good. But MetaTrader 5,
Yeah.
it'll show you that you'll be losing 22 pips. Or
Yeah.
23 pips. So if you buy now, you'll be losing 23 pips. You understand? You'll be losing 23 pips on these amounts. And look how much you're risking. $7.
$7. That's how much you go.
So yours is even better. Yours has done the math for you instead of you trying to do the math yourself. But on your phone, you have to do the math yourself. If you're using XNES, MetaTrader 5, you start. On XNES, MetaTrader 5, you have to go to quotes and search for the currency pair of quotes. Then when you add it, you go to your charts. I think I'll do a screen record video and just send to you guys. Go to your charts. You will see a buy and sell button upward or at the top of the charts. Is anybody here
Excuse
using
me.
their phone?
Yeah. Can I ask a question?
Yeah, you can share now. So you click on buy. Let's see how this trade goes.
I don't know. Not demo accounts, I don't fear.
Yeah. So now the trade has entered. See where your stop loss is. See where your take profit is. So if price gets to that place, your stop loss is to take you out in loss. You understand? It should just kick you out in loss. So let somebody who's using their phone to share their screen. So because you have more people using their phone.
Oh,
Yeah. So I hope you understand now.
yeah, I feel it. It makes sense. It's clear.
Somebody who's using the phone should share so that we can all be on the same page. Exactly, yeah. But yeah. Click out now. You started sharing, you are seeing your screen. Go to MetaTrader 5. Yeah. Quotes. Go to quotes. Yeah, okay. You already have some currency pairs. Can you swipe this thing to the right so that you can just sit inside one corner? Swipe. No. This Zoom meeting. The Zoom box. Swipe it to the right. It's shit. So can you swipe it to the right? Sorry. Take the Zoom box, click on it and drag it to the right. Drag it to the right. This Zoom something that is showing. It's blocking your screen.
That lets us.
Yeah. So now, if you want to search for currency pairs, you go to enter symbol for search. Search for XAU USD, XAU, yeah, click on plus. XAU USD. Okay, you've added it, Abby. So go to cancel, you see it on your cancel this now. You see it. Scroll down, yeah. You can see at the bottom. So if you click on it, charts. Yeah. So let's say you want to buy this thing now. Zoom in very well. You will see that place. You see at the top of your screen, there's a rectangle and a circle button that has blue and red color. Go there. If you click on the one here, so this is where you can take your trade. So you see this figure in the middle. This is what we call your lot size. This is where you set your lot size. That lot size we are talking about. This is where you set it. You understand? Now I'll be explaining to you about this is where you set it. Then if you sell or buy, obviously the sell or buy button. So here we'll be buying. This is a $10,000 account, right? Demo. Up is demo. Go to the MetaTrader 5. Up is demo. Go to your settings. Let me see.
That's it.
Okay, it's demo. Go back to chat. You have real accounts now. It's not tell me you have traded. It will not talk since. Go to your settings. Go back to MetaTrader 5. Yeah, so click on buy. I want to show you, use 2 lots safe. Change it to 2 lots. No, 2. 2 is a standard lot. If I say 2 lots, yeah. So click on buy. Yes. Accept. This is how everybody will be now. So accept. Hope all of you are following too, following the same example. Go to trade. You should be running. Okay, go back to charts. Click on it now again. You should hear once. Yeah, that sound is. Hey, you've clicked on it 2 times. Oh. Go to trade. That is error. So you're already making $168. But if to say this trade is going against you now, this is how much you'll be losing. So now it's going against you. From making $300, you're making $32. You understand? So always, when you're trading on your MetaTrader 5, always be careful not to tap on that stuff twice because it's very sensitive. Any small thing that's activated twice. You understand? If you click on it once, go to trade to make sure that, okay, it has opened, the trade has opened. You understand? So if you click on it twice, if you go to trade, make sure it has opened. And if you click on it twice, quickly swipe right. Swipe on one of those trades. Swipe it first. Quickly swipe and just tick on that check to close the trade automatically. You understand? You can click on close to close the trade. You've closed one position. You understand? So that is if you make a mistake, and that's also how to close your trade. So swipe right again. Let's set your stop loss and your take profits. So you see the pencil. Click on that pencil. That pencil stands for modify. Yeah. So this is where you set your stop loss, and this is where you set your take profit. So now use a stop loss of 23.31. 23.31. Yeah, modify. 23, can I use 23.40? But sometimes I really don't use take profit. Let me be honest with you guys. I don't really use take profits because I'll just close the trade as soon as I'm okay with what I'm doing. But you can use 23.40. Just keep the take profits. 23.40. Modify. So go back to your chart. You can see now. See, your stop loss is below price. Your take profit is above because you are buying. So definitely your stop loss will be below price. So what it means is that if that market reverse and start selling and hit your stop loss, that trade will automatically close. You understand? To close in loss. You understand? Change this H1 to 15 minutes so you can see your chart more detailed. H1, go up. That is where you have your time frame. Up. Click on that H1 itself. H1 itself. Not there. H1. You are clicking on the wrong thing. Click on this H1 itself. The one that is above the cell. Yeah, here. Go take it to 15 minutes. Yeah, you can see. So 15 minutes time for 15 minutes time frame. What it just means that every of this candle, you understand, forms every 15 minutes. That's what it just means. Each of these candles forms every 15 minutes. So adjust your chart very well. Let's see what's happening. Like switch, zoom in your chart. Yeah. No, you were good before. Take it to your hand. I see. So prices are currently approaching your take profits. So if you want to add accounts, you can just go to settings. I believe everyone knows how to add here. Just click on new accounts. You add accounts. Follow the same process I showed you on that last video. XNES Technologies Limited. You add your accounts. You understand? Copy the server. Yeah, copy the server, copy your login, and input your password. You've added a new account. You understand? So if you go to history, go back. Go to history. You see the trades you've taken. All the trades you've taken on the account will appear here. You understand? This is where you know if you're a profitable trader or if you are an unprofitable trader. You understand? All the trades you've taken will show here. Then trade is where you see your running trades. You understand? The trade that is currently running and your current account balance. You understand? Currently now you've made almost $500 just now on this trade. So you can see how easy it is to make money in Forex.
Anyway, it will be easy to lose.
Exactly. So, is there any question you guys want to ask?
Right now, no. I'm just trying to figure out how to stop the trades that I already have going on here.
Okay, stop the trade you already have. Yours will be a different case because you're using a laptop.
Yeah.
So you can currently close this trade if you're okay with the profits, the demo profits. But if you're not okay, you can still leave it to run to see if it will hit your stop loss. Exactly. So if you've gotten to this point, that means you've completed the second video on this YouTube series. It was quite an interactive session I had there with my students and very, very informative. Hope you learned one or two things from this video. So by now, I believe you should be able to know how to make use of your MetaTrader 5 and also know how to make use of your TradingView. Yeah, so as a beginner trader, it's always important to understand risk management. So hope you learned one or two things about lot sizes and about using your stop loss. So I'll see you on my next video. Stay tuned, like, subscribe, and share. Take care, guys.